Welcome back to the eSports Report. I'm Chris Puckett, and this week I was out in LA visiting with a number of really awesome people. One of them, though, my good buddy Ryan Wyatt, better known as Fwiz. You may have seen him commentating basically all of the biggest Call of Duty events. I started working with him way back in 2009. We did Game Battles Live together. He was hosting that show. Now he's on MLG's full-time salary. He is the vice president of programming, deciding what kind of content we're going to be featuring here on MLG.tv, in addition to all of his casting gigs. While I was out in LA, I stopped by his house, though, and we shot a quick interview for those of you guys who don't know him. Here he is. It's Ryan Wyatt, better known as Fwiz.
I got into video games actually pretty young. There's a really funny picture that my mom always likes to bring up and make me embarrassed every time I come home. And then I'm 3 years old in a onesie, sitting obnoxiously close to a tube television playing Nintendo. So, I mean, that's really when I started getting into gaming. I would say I got really into competitive gaming. I was about 14 years old and was playing Counter-Strike. But that was when I got into esports and was like, wow, like I had played sports all through high school. So to have competition in video games was like really exciting to me. I kind of took over the same feeling I had when I was playing in intensity in sports, and then my love for gaming. These things kind of naturally collided into video games and playing competitively, and I knew at that moment that's like really when I got into gaming. Call of Duty was big, right? Like I had played Call of Duty 2 a little bit and had dabbled a little bit in COD 3, really got into it in COD 4, and that's, you know, COD 4 really blew up the title. But as far as people watching and consuming Call of Duty content outside of like the YouTube casual world, it was actually pretty small on the esports side of things. So really what happened was we were doing these tournaments and a lot of people were playing on Game Battles Call of Duty, so it made sense for MLG for all of us to really like focus on it. So Modern Warfare 2 came around and we launched Game Battles Live. That kind of positioned out into doing the pro circuit online for Modern Warfare 2 with Sony and Hastro and I commentating that. We were covering on a weekly basis these tournaments and covering through the brackets and commentating these matches that were happening online. And you know, gosh, that was 4 or 5 years ago. It was an early glimpse of what we're doing today. It's kind of crazy to see that some of these big names are still around there, like Nadeshot that was playing, Proofy that was playing, you had Rambo that was around still. It was crazy because that was like Rambo and Big Timer were amazing kind of squad with that extravagant. J-Cap was around. Scumpy came up in Modern Warfare 2 really big as well. I mean, obviously Black Ops 1 is when he came onto the scene in a big way, but all these names were around early on. So to kind of fast forward, you know, 5 or 6 years later to see these guys kind of being at the top tier of professional play and really the big figures is it's pretty cool and exciting to see. The coolest moment that I've had in esports was when Puckett, Lies, and I all commentated the 2009 National Championship for Call of Duty 4. There's a variety of reasons why. One, it was the first time I had commentated a live broadcast. It was the first time I saw Call of Duty like, wow, this is something starting to happen here. Things are gonna start changing. So I was a part of this change, and I will always recall, probably for as long as I work in this industry, as that being my favorite moment. Even though we're Call of Duty focused, I have a Call of Duty background. As the VP of programming here, I kind of want to expand our profile. You know, coming from Machinima, I did a lot of different things, right? I focused on the casual audience and Respawn and the things that I did there. Moved over and did a lot of esports and live programming as well, but covered a lot of stuff outside of Call of Duty. I think there's a huge opportunity that we have in front of us with the MLG platform. I think it's created a great opportunity for our players that participate on this platform, and I'd like to bring in other people from different games, whether it's Minecraft or DayZ or Hearthstone, right? I think we have a lot of different things we can do, whether it's around leagues and creating out more games in the league, or doing more casual content. We had you know, people like RPM streaming Minecraft. I think we can do more of that, and there's some fun and exciting stuff ahead of us that I'm excited to tackle as the VP of programming. So the next time guys are gonna see me is going to be at X Games in Austin. The fact that X Games and ESPN are recognizing Call of Duty and giving out a gold medal just as it would be for BMX or for racing or for skateboarding is a huge moment, not just for Call of Duty and MLG, but for esports as a whole. So I'm like ecstatic to be commentating this event. So make sure you guys check that out. It's June 6th through the 8th. We still have a couple passes out that you're able to pick up. We haven't completely sold out. So if you're in the Texas area or anywhere for that matter, grab some buddies, make the road trip, come on out. It's gonna be an amazing event. If you're not able to attend, we will be streaming the entire broadcast on MLG TV, so make sure you check it out.
All right, that's my dude Fwiz. You can hit him up on Twitter at FWIZ. One of the shortest Twitter names out there. Love it. All right, so Fwiz now on as VP of Programming, but as you heard, he's also going to be casting at X Games along with myself. So If you haven't heard about X Games, here's all the info you've been missing for the last 2 weeks. We're heading to Austin, Texas, June 6th through the 8th. It's going to be a huge tournament. Complexity, Envy, and Optic Gaming. Complexity now, of course, EG, but those are the big three coming out from COD Championships. They're joined by 5 teams from the MLG Pro Points rankings. Those 5 teams, we have Optic Nation, Team Caliber, FaZe Red, Strictly Business, and Curse Orange joining up. We're going to have 2 groups, and then from there, 2 teams from each group will face off in a single elimination 4-team bracket. Top 3 going to get those medals. Now, to get your passes, all you got to do, sign up right now. Get your tickets at www.ticketmaster.com/xgames. For $89, you get access to the X Games venue for 3 days, just $30 a day. Awesome price there. And for $100 more, you can get the MLG Premium Upgrade. With that, you can get all kinds of goodies from our friends at Games, Loot Crate, Gunner Optic, Turtle Beach is providing headsets, as well as MLG gear. Not only that, though, you're going to get treated like a VIP. You'll get to come hang out with me, Fwiz, all of the players, get a chance to even play against the players on the live stream. I've been working on the format, and it's going to be pretty awesome seeing some of the fans face off with and against some of their favorite Call of Duty heroes. So again, guys, Ticketmaster.com/xgames. Go get your tickets. That's June 6th through the 8th. For $100 more, you can get the MLG Premium Bundle. Maybe get yourself one of these. You like that? Yeah, I don't know if you need it in Texas, but all kinds of awesome MLG swag available. So X Games is coming up. 8 incredible teams are playing in it. However, we also have the MLG COD League, which is going on, and that is going to culminate in the international playoffs at Anaheim. That's at the end of June. So we're going to see 8 of our 12 teams from the COD League move on, and we got to catch you up on what we've missed. All of that is coming up after the commercial break. We'll tell you where we're at on Friday, where we stand after the weekend, and now after 3 weekdays of competition, what it looks like heading in to our matches this evening. We'll be right back.